don't know how to do this run, so let's do this run. Just realized I definitely just ripped off what Ampson said to open his, but whatever. So, as you just heard me so gratefully articulate, just one sec, I gotta turn the audio down. Alright, that should be better. Anywho, so as you just heard me gratefully articulate, I don't really know how to do this run. I've watched some other people doing. I can skip that. Great start, great start. I swear I tried skipping that, but it didn't work. Yeah, whatever. Get up. Get up. Get up. You doing something wrong? Jump. Alright. Alrighty. So, as I was saying, I've watched people do this, but this is my first run doing it myself, so I don't really fully know how this is gonna work. But basically, it looks fun, so why not do it? Why let a silly little thing like knowing what I'm doing stop me from playing, you know? So, I know that rolling's the fastest movement, and, well, I've played the game a lot casually. I think I'm at like, 650 or something in my casual playthrough. So, like, I know where some stuff is and everything. I just don't know what's the fastest way to get them. And that brings me to where I am here. All I know is how many moons to get, and or some of them are. Yeah. About how difficult streaming was, because you just gotta keep thinking of random things to say, and since this is like 3 hours, so if there's any big lapses where I'm just like not saying anything, and you think the audio's broken or something, it probably isn't. I just can't think of anything to say. Is this doing anything? I thought it was 3 hits. Maybe the first one's only 2, I don't know. So I'm not fully sure when splitting is gonna be. And for this first one, it's gonna be when the logo pops up. Right there. And just generally, it's probably gonna be like, I'd guess when the Odyssey, when it says the Odyssey is powered up, is probably what I'm gonna go with. Except for one split, which you'll see a while back, or a while later. It's basically just because I have no idea how well I'm gonna be able to do moon skip, so I can skip this. I just gotta remember, I can skip like literally everything. Yeah. There. So, skip everything. I just gotta keep that in mind. I gotta definitely just going around. But again, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm probably doing some really idiotic stuff, and I don't even know if it's that bad, because I don't know what's optimal. Well, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Moon Cave skip. I gave it a I can talk, trust me. Anyone that knows me personally, I can talk, trust me. Alright. Alright, yeah. So yeah, Moon Cave. I keep getting sidetracked. Moon Cave skip. It's a thing. I'm gonna do it because I've been practicing it a while back. I was getting it towards the end of my practicing, like at least a third or so of consistency. Yeah. So I don't know. I could just do great at it, get it like first try, or I could go nowhere near first try. I am definitely going to do it though, because it seems like really annoying to do it the regular way. I know, I played through it the regular way. There's a little shortcut I'm probably not going to be able to get up, but I'll try it once. Yeah, hit the spray, yeah. That's an important part. Oh, I swear I just went straight up. Oh, I know, I could. Aha! This was all part of the plan. No. Oh, but. So I think there's, yeah, for this one, there's the multi-moon at the top, which is pretty quick. And there's one more that you'll have to get. It's definitely not supposed to be that one, but I did that one. Deal with it. I really like these 2D sections. So it's just it's really nice change of pace, is what it is. Now that I think about it, if I knew I was gonna do this route, I could have just got the one right over here. Yeah, well, whatever. Like I said, I don't really care too much about my time. I'll just speed strat. Speed running, yeah. That's a speed runner move right there. So yeah, I don't really care about how well I'm gonna do. I know there's a good chance this goes like over 3 hours or so. I don't expect it to be very good, and so I'm not gonna really get mad at myself if it isn't, because there's a very good chance that it won't. Fuck you. Come on. Thank you. Just 2 or not, looks like 3. Yeah, with not knowing what I'm doing, one of the things with that is I also don't know the route, so there's definitely going to be some times I'll get like extremely unoptimal moons just because they're simply moons that I know exist, and for that and that reason only, I'm going to get them. Alrighty. Cap and Cascade are definitely the 2 easiest ones, because Cap, there's just nothing. It's just go to the top of the tower and beat the boss. Yeah. Something's off with my throat, I don't know. And then Cascade, yeah, you literally have to get one that isn't just forced upon by the story. Yeah. It's not exactly the most challenging route. Sand is where it starts to get tricky. And that's where you'll definitely see what'll stick with me of, I know a few, but not all that much. Honestly, it's quite possible that I don't even end up with 124 moons, just because I overestimated how many moons I needed to get and got a multi-moon when I really only needed like 2 more or whatever. So like I know Anson ended with 126 in his run, and that's definitely not impossible. And there's Cascade. I know that. Right. So now, everyone's favorite part of the game. Seeing as how we've got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. And it's just like the most boring, basic stuff in the world. Like, why do they even bother putting that in? Plus you can skip every other cutscene in traveling, like I just did. But you can't skip the part where they review the travels, or what, the useful skills. Like, why can you not skip that? Fun fact, because I'm cool, dank science kid, deserts don't have to be hot. A desert is defined by the amount of precipitation, no, not by temperature. No, I gotta get the bird. No, bird! That's one of those where I saw someone else do it in a run I watched, so now I tried to do it myself, with not that much success. And that's just full of the moons. Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm not gonna act like I knew that. I learned that from watching runs. Now we're getting to some more that are like actually, you know, just basic, obvious ones. All the easy ones you probably got on your first run. Now this is tricky because I know this is quick if I know the location. It's either top left or bottom right, and it's top left. Let's go. I don't know if I just didn't turn on rumble or anything, but I can never get the rumble, even though I use the Joy-Con controller. I can never get it to work. I know there's a super fancy way you can get that one, like, quick, but I'll try it, but I don't expect to make it. Nah, forget it. It's closer than I thought I'd go. So, see, a common panic strategy I'm probably going to keep up through this whole thing is, if I don't know what to do, just go on the story. Because no matter what's happening, if I go through for like world peace and such, then I know I'm getting moons in the process. It's just more stuff that looks really fancy that I definitely didn't come up with myself. It's just saw people do this, so I'll do it. Whoa, we're sinking. Jump! Jump! I've always been surprisingly good at doing a high voice, like, ever since, like, you know, puberty and stuff. I've had a generally deep voice. But, like, when I was a kid, I had an insanely high-pitched voice. Like, abnormally high-pitched. Like, went to speech classes levels of high-pitch. Why didn't I... Yeah, so ever since then, I can still do a really good high voice. Not that it's impeccably helpful in many scenarios, but I don't know. I'd be lying if I said there was never a scenario in which that's helpful. Like right there, if I'm trying to impersonate some character. Or, boom. I don't know. You can get that really fancy way to get this, or just do it the normal way, like normal people. Did I get that checkpoint? Okay. I remember thinking to myself I should grab that checkpoint, but then I was like, nah, you can just ride the bullet back. Spoiler alert, you can't just ride the bullet back. Maybe that was it. Yeah, maybe I never went over here. Yeah, whatever. No chance of this thing. This doesn't even look that hard. Yeah, it's just not letting me get the double dive. I've always called that the double dive. I don't know what it's called. Cap dive is maybe a better choice of words, but the way I say it, you bounce off that cap so you can dive twice. To me, that's a double dive. So I've just always called it the double dive. I don't know, it's catchy. It's catchy. So I go with it. So you'll hear me refer to double dive a lot throughout the run, surely. Just, that's my way of saying the little cap dive thing. I don't know why I'm stopping for the coins. It's been a while since I've done a run of any kind. I don't remember what my last one would have been. I think it was that MSS all characters that I tried, and like only did like a third of it before quitting because I was doing awful. Yeah, that was like months ago. Here's the trick part. Like, I know you're not supposed to go over there because that's just like really long, and Moonshards in the Sand is the only moon you can get over there. I'm not sure if I know of enough moons to not. I suppose I'm gonna start out with not. Let's see where that takes me. Well, there's just a luggage thing around here somewhere. Lost in the luggage or whatever. There it is. There's also the Sphinx. Because I'll look for the luggage thing later. Ring. So this is why I wanted to put in an Angla. Just like Amp did Korean, and it caused a good number of problems. So I figure it's probably easier because the Sphinx is just basically some free moons, unless 5. It's either 5 or 6. Alright, it's 5. Because it was 6 and then 5. Nah. I like Mr. Question Face. I should have called him Mr. Question Face. Anywho. Here's all these coins. Like, I'm gonna try to utilize them, but I guarantee I end with like at least a couple hundred coins. So basically, coins are basically the easiest moon in existence. But it's just like, I don't know. Just sometimes it's not always practical to go to a shop. There's the luggage. Wait, can you not go in the pyramid without the... That was my plan. Also, I get. I'm gonna have to just suck it up and do the moon shards on the slam. But I don't know where I'm going. There it is. I'll make this jump. I feel like I can definitely make this jump if I was good, but am I good enough for it? Not good enough. There's something back here. I could just warp to the top. Alright, this worked. And I got 3 moons left to get. Don't really know what I'm gonna do for them. Well, it could be anything. Just, if I come across something, I'll get it. I don't think I'll have to, like, go in and... what am I thinking of? Like, beat the Broodor at the top of the pyramid. But who knows? Maybe I got nothing. piece of power. Really? A piece of power? Let's fetch it. Maybe he had it, dude. There's that high voice I was talking about. Just anytime Cappy says something, I'll probably break that out. So it's like that. Yeah. And I don't really remember where they are. There's one like on some path over the poison. Totally didn't just fall off. Almost. I have no idea where this fifth one is. Oh, it's right over there. Or uphill. These Moai. I don't really get these Moais. Like, what purpose do they have? The only purpose they have is for you to capture them. They're not even like enemies, yet they're not inanimate objects or anything, so what purpose do they have? So I got 3. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna go to the inverted pyramid. What's down there? I don't know. I'm not gonna go in there because I don't even have it, but I'm definitely taking a mental note of that because I don't even have it. I keep forgetting this. The shake dash roll thing is faster than just long jump. The only other Mario game I've speedrun is speedran. I feel like technically it'd be speedran, but that just sounds so weird. Anywho, the only other 3D Mario game I've speedrunned / speedran was SM64, and there the fastest movement is long jump, so cut me some slack. Not to mention I didn't even know how to do that roll thing until like just a week or so back. How did I get hit like that? What? I'm just gonna take that on this one. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Eh, too late now. So there's the one over here. How? What? Are you like actually kidding me? Alright. Oh, right over here. Alright. That's still bogus though. Like I just watched that on the little, basically a replay, just watching it on the stream from here. I swear I hit the dead corner of that. So yeah, I should be able to get this one, and then the one with the bullet, and then walk back to the town, buy one, and there we go. We'll cash money here. Nope, get it. I just learned about this, like, just today, and I'm gonna miss it. I just learned about this one today by watching a run. It was like a darker side run, actually. Yeah, but I figure, hey, why not use it? Like, yeah, this is another one I don't even have on my main, like, fun trying 100% Are you? I don't know of any other moves. Oh, wait. There's the statue's tail. Yeah, I should have just got that before. Ah, well. Let bygones be bygones, or Oh, that price. There's a price for this. Can't think of it. Whatever. So yeah, I think this will work. Yeah, just get the tail. Yeah, I already got like 400 coins. I can afford this one. There's also the slots. Maybe I should have tried that. Yeah, I should have got that before. You know, this will obviously be faster, so I guess I'll just do this. Yeah, coins. The only downside of doing this run, you have to keep on the dumb generic clothes and the pilot hat. Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta keep on the awful pilot hat through the whole thing until, like, the very end of the wedding, you know? Alrighty. Sand's definitely one of my least favorite, so feels good to get it out of the way. Wait, no, not there. Nah, still late. Proverbial fork in the road. The Light Kingdom. A splendid idea. Anyway. So yeah, Sand Kingdom, one of my least favorites, but luckily this goes into Lake, one of my favorites. The only bad thing about Lake is you don't get to do much of it, because there's like, what, 8 moons? Maybe 10? Alright, much. Like, if you're really good, you can ball past this in like 10 seconds. Of course, by 10 seconds, I mean like 4 minutes or something, but you get the point. You know, it's 8. Literally 8. Oof, clutch. They call that clutch box. Need some nickname. Clutch TQ. Cool. I suppose that could work. Yeah, this is another one where I've watched people do this. Like, I feel like you can get this one actually fairly fast. So that. Cheap. Yeah. This. And go over here. Get this. And then you just fight the Brutals, and that's just it. I just forget which is dive and which is surface. So I know you can do this fancy little jump right up there. I'll try it, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. No. Alright, normal is. I think the normal is really all that slow, but it's not exactly fast, is what I'm saying. Okay. This hat guy is just Most pathetic, brutal 3. Just like, not only does he not even attack you, he just throws his hat at you. Well, like, the others will try to run away once you're in position to jump. He's just like, eh. Can I avoid the most direct blow? Well, basically just admits defeat. It's almost sad. You almost feel bad for poor Brutal number 3. Do the Brutals ever have names? I feel like they do, but you only find out about them at like Dark Side at the map. I don't know. I think, yeah, it's 4 minutes and like's already done. It's over the left. Can I skip this? Can't skip this. Wooded's gonna be a rough one, because I don't really know of too many easy moons in the Wooded Kingdom. So, it really goes with only the 5-minute lake in between. Goes from easily my 2 least favorites, being Sand and Wooded, basically right back to back. There's where I'm supposed to split. Maybe Bowser's there. Spoiler alert, he's not there. Alright, so I don't know. It's gonna be an adventure. I'm just gonna sort of be running around getting whatever I can get. Start off with the easiest one. Just buy it from the shop, easy peasy. And there's the Sphinx over there, and then there's a couple I know of. Honestly, it's quite possible that I'm gonna beat most, if not all, of the story. Yeah. Just getting out of this second little thing. I feel like there's some moon in here. Up. And whatever. Alright, so now we're here. What can I do here? So water down here, there's a thing over here. That's basically my entire thought process when I'm trying to choose where I'm gonna go. Hey, there's a thing over here. I can get the thing over here. Oh, and then over here, there's the thing that's over there. So on and so forth. Dude, did you just see that movement? That movement was fire. If only I had the route, I could actually be the greatest runner of this game. So I didn't need it. Considering how I'm about to die, these fuzzies. I wonder why they put the dates there after you get a moon. Like recording the date where you get each moon. Alright, I suppose that makes some sense. So you can chronicle how long the journey was or whatnot. Like, why does it pop up? Like, do you not know what date it is? Yeah, 11/20/2017. How is that helpful for me right today, right now? Well, answer it really isn't. See these frame perfect dives. I just need it. I don't know why I keep saying citation needed. I feel it's like a panic option. Just because it's something more for me to say. It's like, yeah, we're 35 minutes into a 2.5, 3 hour run, and I'm already running out of stuff to say. No problem. I almost feel like streaming is easier if you got more viewers, because then I can, like, talk to people. It's a lot easier for me to talk to people then. Because this is basically just, like, me giving a 2.5 hour monologue. Sure, maybe I can talk about what's happening, but can I really, I don't know. It's basically like, well, you ever have to give a monologue for school or whatever, it's basically that, except the topic is yourself, which, I'm not gonna lie, isn't the most interesting topic. Do I look like Flatboom to you? Yes, you do. Well, I keep getting distracted by, like, literally everything that's happening. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna get this, because this is the multi-moon for... Basically, all the brutal multi-moons are just so free. Like, beyond free. Like, how did they even make them this easy for it? As, like, Aussie overall is a super good game. I'm not sure, I'd have to play it more to figure out, like, where it ranks on my favorite Mario games of all time or anything. That's definitely up there, bro. But it's definitely one of my biggest, if not biggest, complaint. The bosses, like, towards the end, like the Bowser bosses and the, I forget what it was called, but the dinosaur thing in the Ruined Kingdom. Well, that's, like, actually difficult. Definitely took a few beatings from them. But then in this mid-game, it's just like, the Brutals specifically, it's almost too easy, really. Because it's just like, it's their strategy. The main thing is their strategy never changes. Their strategy never changes. Like, in a good Mario boss, for instance. In a good Mario boss, like, they'll change after 2 hits or something to become more menacing. Just something as simple as that would really add a lot more needed complexity, but now it's just the exact same thing. You know? Either hit his hat or hit her bombs or so on and so forth. And once you get it once, you can get the other 2 hits with very little effort required. Like, this guy's easily almost pathetic. Like, his only attack is the poison thing. You can just take it out completely. As I say that, I'm gonna die to him. I feel like you can hit him with a calf to make him stop doing this poison thing, but... yeah, I don't know. Any more rocks? Like, I actually worried now that I'm gonna die just because I was talking about how easy they are. Sounds like something I'd do. Nah, we did. I don't understand why you can't skip these boss things. The little death animation. Well, you can skip pretty much every other cutscene in the game. After you've beaten the story, but you can't skip the boss death cutscene? Like, are they trying to say that that's more important? there's definitely more important cutscenes, like when Bowser comes and crashes into you and takes you to the Ruined Kingdom, for instance. So you can skip that cutscene. No, that doesn't mean anything. Yeah. But watching a Brutal die, oh, you better watch that. It just doesn't make sense. I got the right way here. I don't really remember how to get this one. Huh? Ah, it's that way. Yeah, this thing. Yeah. Hey, Ampson, you watching? Remember this thing? Yeah. If only you knew where to get a seed. Hold the letter to receive a seed. Just a little inside joke right there. Amp, when he was doing that, since he was doing, this was the main thing that made Korean bad for him. He couldn't tell that said pull the lever to receive seed, so he spent like 3 minutes or something just battling around trying to find what am I talking about? Trying to find where he can get the seed when it's, you know, right there next to the whole thing. It's another one of those where it's not that it's that fast, but it's I know how to do it. And it's right there in front of you. And here's one. I remember that there's some area where you can crouch under. Right there. I'm not sure if there's a moon at the end of this, though. Well, that's gonna be enough. Well, alright. That was a good use of time. Well, I feel like I have to take these in. It's like head-to-head combat. PvP. I feel like there's a moon like up there or something. Yeah. So this is all about precision. I cut out exactly the right path. That should work. Oh, I only have one more left. Who knows? Is this not going? Yeah, I can make those. There we go. One more. And I get one. Yeah, I wanna be out here. Stop, stop, stop! Yeah, I could just get this. That's the quickest one available. Probably isn't the quickest one available. This is the one I'm gonna get. And that's wooden. Actually, a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Yeah. I guess just the few that I did know how to do was enough. Perfectly enough, as it turns out. Secret plant. Right here. No. Well. Okay, Lost Kingdom is probably one of my favorites. It's kind of funny, because it tells you that it's Metro, then it's Cloud, but then it's Lost, and then it's Metro. Metro's gonna be a tricky one, just because, well, there's a lot of moons you have to get, but there's a lot of moons there. There's another one of them seemingly important cutscenes they can just skip. But you can't skip the travel tip. Bowser knocking you down the Cloud Kingdom. Child's play, nobody cares about that. So far though, this is definitely turning out to be just as fun, if not more fun than I imagined. So, it's like the time, to be honest, the time's flying by. Like, already 45 minutes gone. It feels like I just started 10 minutes ago. Bang bang. I suggest you use the. Oh, I didn't even know you could do triple things. Maybe you can do that here, but not in the final boss. I don't know. I haven't exactly played Cloud Kingdom Bowser too much. I feel like the final boss is actually gonna be pretty tough. It's like I'm not impeccably good at it. I had to use like one of those. Like after so many deaths, the guy comes up and sells you a life mushroom. I had to use that just because I died like 5 times on it or whatever. And I haven't practiced it since then, so I don't know how I'm gonna do. I feel like I've gotten better at just by watching. I've gotten better at it. But how much better is the question. Skip this one. See? It's always the death cutscene. Death cutscene that matters. Oh. Alright. And no, it was just such an abrupt ending. Well, I suppose that wasn't all that bad. Just right when it fades to black, split. Almost like I intended it. Yeah, totally intended it. Trust me, you. Trust me, guys. Trust me, you. Not to get. I know there's some way you can like beat this whole thing without even losing Kathy, but like, you know, that would require skill. Well, anything back there? I don't think so. Well, it just occurred to me, how many different regions use this yellow moon? Like, it's. I'm not like necessarily mad. I think it's the best looking one I read. So why did I do that? It's the best looking one out of all of them. Like, everything has got its own moon color, and like 3 of them are exactly the same. Caught me, Hugh. I can't get away, Hugh. It's plan capster. Rock block. That can work. So it'll be this guy. I don't have the music on, so I can't hear when he's about to launch. So, well, it's just all up to my ear or my sight. I'm gonna go get that moonlighter. It's like once I start heading over in that general direction. Which is gonna be now, to be honest. Am I supposed to have the stretchy thing for this? I think I'm gonna need it. I definitely feel like I'm gonna try that again. So I definitely feel like I can make this. Doesn't even look that hard. Nope. And forgot. Stretchy boy. Is it stretchy boy or accordion boy? I'm on accordion. So, Smash 4 boot camps, I think. Yeah, that's cool. Well, what you think? Yeah, this is the point where I'm gonna start to sputter on what to say. So I don't know what to say. Okay, I don't need to do this. Oof. That was closer than I should have been. But alright. With Boot, I'm not surprised the Buzz ended up getting stuck with Pete. Well, Pete was just the guy everyone's scrambling for a partner so that they can avoid. And then the Buzz is just like, nobody really likes the Buzz. Really, no one I'm missing. So I can get this one, and then the one with the glidey boy. I forgot his name was. Slide-on, I think. Glide-on. Something like that. And then I still got like, what, 3 left after that? 2? Oh, I still got the one in the cage. I never got that. Aren't I? Nah, whatever. So, where am I supposed to go with this? I'm supposed to fly somewhere. Where are they? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I do see this thing though. Ha! Definitely not how you were supposed to get that. Oh yeah. 2 more. There's 1. Just gonna get that now before I forget. I guess I missed the deal. Yeah, it stumps a lot better than I thought. Alright, 1 down. I'm gonna find 1 more. Thing over here. Oh, the Toad. The captain. Captain Toad, if you will. Or just along here, in easy. Two over here, so I really didn't need to get something, I don't know. Whatever, it works. Again, I don't have any sort of route or anything, so whatever I'm getting, I'm getting. My throat's not used to all this talking. I haven't done a stream with commentary in quite some time. Let alone a 3-hour run with commentary. So I'm probably gonna be gasping for breath or what have you. Yes, it's almost like that was intention. Definitely gonna have to beat the boss thing, because until you do that, like, can't get anything. Then, beyond that, I don't know. We'll probably gonna get a fair amount of the the musicians. I even get like to jump rope the RC car things, just because I know that they're there. Really, I had no idea. Thanks for telling. The city outskirts checkpoint. Where is it in future levels? Or not future levels, like later on in this level. Well, like after you've beaten the boss, does it just disappear or something? I don't know. So I swear I never see it. And 20 oof. So there's definitely going to be a lot of the, hey, this isn't necessarily all that fast, but I know that it exists, so I get it. Cute little construction animals. That checkpoint's definitely another one where it doesn't show off later. I didn't even know that. I was trying to break the second one, but then I just went through. I have to break it on the way out, though. Yeah, maybe I didn't. Ah, well. I don't really know where I'm going. Where's that entrance? Oh, the stairs, yes. Get this side. Looks like we can go up those stairs. Really? You can go upstairs, Gabby? That doesn't make any sense. Get that for safety. Or point out to. Help with this. That one stays. Why does this one stay? But all the others. Right, I'm gonna fall here, aren't I? Ooh, clutch. Clutch TQ. Ooh. That's what's gonna be called. No exceptions. Everyone must refer to me as Clutch TQ from now and this point forward. Ah. It was. Ah. How did I miss that? Doesn't try to keep you on the linear path. I didn't even know that you could push L to straighten out the camera. It's one of those. Yeah. I'm supposed to get over there. Like that, apparently. I really don't like. I know how before I was complaining about the overuse of the yellow moon, but this is the ugly brown of Metro Kingdom is definitely a moon color I don't enjoy. It's just like it makes it look like the gray when the moon hasn't been collected. It's just I don't know. It's just ugly. Wait, did I just destroy the cannonball with a half throw? I didn't do that. No, gotta get the one side. I ain't a thing, or I'm just making stuff up. Perfect. That was surprisingly close. an hour. That's cool. I'm already that like rush out of things to say. So desperate for things to say, I'm just saying how I don't have anything to say. You know. Are you kidding me? I was literally focusing as much as I could on not getting hit by a fireball. This boss is just... Wait, did I? It isn't even like hard, it's just time consuming. Just move out of the way of the yellow line. It takes like 2 minutes. Can you hit him while he's moving like that? I don't think so. Oh, you can't. No, did I not get that? Heart. Is there no hearts around here? Or... This boss is definitely more the difficulty. I was talking about easy bosses. This definitely isn't one of the easy bosses. Yeah, hit the thing. Hit the thing. Thank you. This guy's only 2 hits. If this was 3 hits without any hearts, it'd be actually pretty difficult. 2 hits is manageable with only 3 hits. It's just good enough where it's a challenge, but it's doable. Well, having to do 3 hits on this guy would be awful. Fresh start for the city. Now's where it starts, where New Donk City starts to become like really fun and really big. Stuff. I'm doing a jump rope. 30 isn't like too hard. Again, this is just one I know I can do. I've never gotten the 100 jumps one on my main account, though. Well, maybe I underestimated the difficulty of 30. Yeah. Alright, good. Oh, good for me. Jump rope hero. Oh, RC cutter. Yeah. So if I remember how to apply this thing. Why are my kids so good at this? One could question why this guy's just playing with a giant RC car setup in the middle of the street. Despite the fact that he's admittedly not good at it. Yeah. Who piled garbage on this? It's such bad night. I thought they called it one man's trash. Am I thinking of a different one? Oh. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of a different one. Right. Speed Demon. I'm like not too bad at this. I think my record's like low 24. Oh, this is awful. Well, must be rusty or something, because this is pathetic. Luckily, it only asks for like 35 seconds. And I'm like, that's almost too easy. Like, was the person testing this out to make sure it was good enough? Just like, how awful at it or something? Yeah, I don't know. What else? What else? I'm not really sure where I'm going. Ooh, slots. I could do slots. After this, I'm probably gonna start up the band seek one, just so I can get those cooking. First try. Let's go. Never been too good at this. It's like, it's not that it's hard, but I seem to do worse than the average person. There it is. There's pointless ground pound. It's possible, but this guy's literally the easiest thing ever. Like, as for the music, it's literally 2 feet away. You. There's a wall there? Why is there a wall? Why can't I just have it open? No. At this point, I'm basically just going wherever I see fit. Oh yeah, there's this one. Acts like it's super difficult. Yeah, with some fancy wall jumps, but really you just dive in from the top platform. Pop over here. Yeah, this one that I honestly didn't know before I saw Aspen do it in the run. You just ground pound the thing and kills the old moon for some reason. Grab this guy. Might not do all forge depending on what I see. If I see enough moon, if I see 4 more moons without them, I won't do it. Simple as that. There's one over here, and one over not there. Oh, there's this thing. There's like 2 of them in here. This one I really struggled with until I realized they can jump over. And then that's almost too easy. Makes you think it really wasn't intentional, because it makes it so easy. And there's here. I said up here. Get up here. No, like. Alright. And then there's the pipe, and that spits you out. It spits you out by some rocket, except I forget where it goes. So, wherever it goes, let's find out. Actually, I only have 2 left. This really seems too long. I can just get either both of the remaining whatchamahoos, the music guys, or I could just find something else. Anything else easy nearby here? Well, I say there's something up here. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there's something over here. And one. I'm probably just gonna head over in the direction of the last musician. And then if I say anything else, I'll get that. Or if the next one I say is the musician himself, I'll just get it. How do I get up there? So, amp. Is that what they're called? Amps? Oh, it's one of these things. That'll work. Where is he? Up there. I climb this. I think it's just a bunch of those flicky things. Yeah. And then this should be it for the Metro. I don't even know what else comes after Metro. Cool. Really hat man. Petition to start calling Mario Groovy Hat Man from now on. Alright. So that's Metro, and that's Metro. That's 20, and that's Metro. Alright. Looks like I'm making actually surprisingly good time. I was anticipating like 3 hours, but I'm already like over halfway through. Well, right around halfway through. Well, on pace. If this is halfway, I'm on pace for like a rock solid 2:30 or so. Cool. And yeah, Snow and Seaside are both fairly short, but then Luncheon is just the opposite. Luncheon's another one of my least favorite. It's not like awful, but it's not awful, but it's not great. Cake Feet's Party. What kind of names? And there's Captain Toad around here somewhere. Don't exactly remember where it is. It's like encased in snow or something. There it is. I love the Captain Toad theme. It's just so... What am I looking for? Jubilant, I suppose? So, yeah, that'll work. I know. And there's a good chance I'll just beat the story. Not again, maybe not. So it says the 4-story ones, and then it gives you a multi-moon. So technically, all I would need from that point is 3. Yeah. I don't know. I'll buy this, and then if I come... No, that's not the one. If I come across any more, I'll buy, or I'll get them. If I have to go over the 10, I guess I go over the 10. I might try for this one. I never got this, but it looks not. It doesn't look all that hard. Good. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get this normal. Is it supposed to be a fancy wall jump like this? Roll. Like. I just got the name. Windshield Cabin. Oof. Got destroyed by that guy. Actually, does give me a chance to try out. Now, get him. Suspicious looking X. Is there a moon up there? There is. Ahaha. Again, another one I haven't got off my mind. I figured there might be 1 or 2, but I didn't expect there to be just this many that I find here that I didn't have before on my actual file. Well, I think that's already like 3 or 4. With that moon, I'm definitely not going to beat the story. Hopefully I can find at least 2 more additional moons, so I don't look like some Jim who wants to get a multi-moon when he didn't need it. I remember trying to, because in my casual file, I knew I wanted to 100% it, so there's just all this snow here, so it just makes so much sense. You try to take out every last drop of snow in case you missed something. Sure enough, turns out I was right. Hat guy. Now he's got 2 hats. Wow. It's almost like he's difficult now. Cool. Obvious sarcasm. Spin. Wait, did I hit them both at like the same spot? Spin throw to get all these coins. Nah. Good. What? Damn, thank you. Let's get the full death animation for no reason. And maybe Snow wasn't as quick as I thought. Neither Seaside, really. Actually, I just realized this. Both Snow and Seaside play into theme of trying to do 4 things to unlock a thing, you know? Here, you gotta beat all 4 barriers before doing the races. There, you gotta take out all 4 caps. Caps? Yeah, caps. Not cap as in hat. I suppose that's a bit confusing. Cap as in bottle cap. I really got the point of these enemies. Like, just slightly dangerous platform. Alright. Yeah. Why does it keep throwing me off like this? Yeah, it's not like you can capture him or anything, so what's the point? It's just slightly dangerous platform. So that end up. Maybe I'm just forgetting, but I don't think they appear anywhere but this one section of this one kingdom. I don't know. Oh yeah, and there is a second moon in addition to the regular forced one on this one, so we'll be good to go. Cha-ching. I'm gonna stick this Goomba stack just because I don't like walking on the ice. Well, I suppose it'd be a lot quicker. It's a speed run, man. Gotta go high risk, high reward. Can I just make it over there? Or... Huh. That's just too easy. You figure they had to have figured that out. So that's just... Yeah, it feels too easy for them to not have figured out. And that's done. Well, so bada bing, bada boom. Actually, a pretty solid Snow Kingdom right there, if I do say so myself. Maybe not execution-wise, but route-wise. So I wouldn't be surprised if that isn't too far off of, like, the actual good people route. Just under 11 minutes. Not too shabby. And Seaside. Seaside's another one of my favorites. Well, basically, probably half the kingdoms in the game are one of my favorites. But specifically, I'd say Seaside, Lake, and Cascade would be 3 of my favorites. I'm sure there's all 3 of them heavily involve water. Alright. I'm going back. Definitely looks like you can get a one for that. I'm not gonna hit that again, but jump on it. Jump on. Jump on. I'm grasping. Told you I'm out of stuff to say. You expect me to actually have intellectual stuff to talk about? Nah. How about we resort to my terrible and probably too quiet to be picked up by the mic singer, you know? Love by the seaside. Just good night. Although I gotta say, this Goomba gal, like, come on. Only tall enough, guys are good enough for what? I mean, come on. Best one of those is like in what is it? Wooded, where you gotta make a stack like 12. Bow. Come on, I can skip the cutscene. I'm smart. Alright, what else? Come on, move. Move. Oh yeah, that's... I feel like this one is the one on the bottom right that I was thinking of. Yes. I don't even know where I'm going. There's gotta be something over here. Like by the beach volleyball area. There's gotta be something. There's one over here. Order for this is easy to remember because it's just the same as the what? The one from Jolly Roger Bay and SM64. It's like Treasure of the Ocean Cave, I want to say it is. So, yeah. I'm not sure if it was intentional as a reference or not. I'd like to assume that it's a cool little reference. Is there anything? There's this thing. Yeah, this is what I was going for all along. You know, trust me. Actually, I had surprisingly low coinage, so yeah, I bought too many of them. Ah well. I run out of coins, I don't buy them. You. Yeah, now I'm right over here for this one. Perfect. Perfect. Just as planned. This was all planned, guys. Trust me. You. I'm probably just gonna do this lighthouse one. Come on. So, I believe there's something. I forget exactly where it is, but I want to say there's an additional moon in here. And I get the lighthouse one, and then I don't know, something else. I think it's called like looking back in the ocean cave, so you like look back. What's there? What's it? There's one left. I don't know. Not sure if I just missed it or if I'm just making stuff up. Regardless. Smooth. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother to pop the cap thing. Well, actually, I suppose it can hard. It takes 2 seconds. Huff it on foot to max. I could go to that underwater thing. Forget which one doesn't. Actually, better idea. I could just get the one underwater in here. Where it was. Right over here. Perfect. It's almost as if I intended it. I feel like I keep saying that. And I can assure you, nowhere in here. If I say it's almost like I intended it, I'm not being sarcastic or anything. It honestly is almost like I intended it, because trust me, I didn't. There's the Sphinx over here. I can just get both of these actually. And that's it. And die. Come on. I actually go for quite a while on there. Where it's just like, oh, you're almost gonna die. No, it's bubbling. It's bubbling. I know it's bubbling. Yeah, I could just answer both of these and cash money. Yeah. That's all I don't know. I knew I was gonna do the desert one. I don't know the answer. Attack. Not sure I'm gonna know the answers to all these. That's resort outfit. Ask questions. That seems to make sense. Ooh, sweet. Honestly, didn't expect it to go perfectly like that. Yeah, move. And that's 10. Yeah, this was also surprisingly quick. Snow and Seaside combined only took like 20 minutes. Lunch. It's already it's just luncheon and then ruin my Bowser. Really. And Bowser, I'm not gonna make the same mistake Ant did. You need 2 non-forced ones in Bowser. True. So I'm gonna keep my one can just be a shop. I don't know about the other. True. So this is yet another one where that's definitely gonna play heavily with, hey, that's a thing, it's here, let's get it. Rather than actually getting fast ones. No! Ag. Okay. There's that. I'm just gonna keep moving, I can always get that lighter if I need. Yeah, I gotta go up on the moon. Go up on that area to get the moon. Should be good on coins. I mean, I'm gonna still pick them up because with this, there's not much reason not to. But I can buy one here and in Bowser, there's no shopping room. The moon, of course, doesn't matter. Let's just get to the end. This one, I definitely don't want to have to face the bird boss thing, because I have a surprising amount of trouble with there's the multi-moon, just basically like getting there. So I'll probably need to grab that, throw out the way. Yeah. After that, I don't know. Like I said, this here with Luncheon is definitely going to be probably the biggest example of, hey, this is a thing, it's here, I'll get it. Because I don't really know where too much is here. You know, I said that before with Wooded, but trust me, this one even more so. There's some, just like an alcove, over there. Just some random alcove. There it is. Lurking in the pillar's shadow. Wow! Wow, that was cool. You just jump out, nothing attacks me. Thanks. I forget exactly what's down here, but I'm gonna get it again just because I say it, I'll get it. I don't really remember this. I know I've got it. Wow. Wait, does that moonshard count though? Well, does that moonshard count though? Yeah, let's go. Why is this pink lava an insta-kill? But the one like in the regular area of the kingdom just acts like normal Mario game lava. Ooh, that was close. That was. How did I get such a big jump? I don't even know, but sure. There's another one. This turquoise moon is another one I really like. It's just so calm, really. Just with the color choice, it's very calm. It sounds like a really weird word adjective to use for describing a moon design. I don't know. It's calm. I like it. Delicious. Yep, yep, yep. Coins, sure. Coins. Where's the stupid slots game? There it is. I said I was bad at slots, and trust me, I am, but hey, why not? It's basically gambling. Sure, I'll gamble my runaway here. Ooh, first try. I don't know, maybe I'm better than I thought. Maybe I just got lucky twice. Either way, I'll take it. Nice and quick. Get up there. How is this that hard? Get up there. Thank you. Good jump. Does that help a little? No. Ooh, I can grab and jump. Did not time that right, alright. After that, yeah. That guy's me. Why slacking off? Now why? Spoiler alert, he's slacking off. It's just some more general pickups, some easy ones. It says one. I can't find any of these other golden turnips though. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. Ow! Ow! I just got this random pain in my... In order to play this, so the face cam works perfectly like this, I gotta be sort of like crouching down. So I suppose in the end, I guess it's gonna take a toll on my back. Wait, I can drop down here. There's some stuff down here, right? At least one, I guess. Definitely doesn't look all that fast, but I'm doing it. Yeah, there's probably some hidden moon in there, but I don't know where it is, so I'm not gonna get it. Can I jump back up? Oh yeah, because this thanks, that little thing. Yeah. So this is the part that throws me for a loop on the boss. I can never judge the depth with these things, right? And I think I'm gonna go over here and get this one. It's not impeccably fast, but it's two fairly simple ones. So I'm not forgot to Yeah, it's two fairly simple ones, so I can get in a reasonably quick amount of time. I'll just jump up there. There we go. I don't fully remember where all of them are, so I'm just gonna throw them around like a maniac. I don't think there's anything in there. Alright, so maybe I did in my subconscious remember where they all were. I don't know. By the way, two pretty quick ones. Ooh. That was unnecessarily close. Anywho. I'm still like 7 to go. There's not much to launch, and there's just a lot. Yeah. Just touching the thing with the hammer just kills them? No. What? Can you right to it? No, not quite. Stream's been running pretty well. It doesn't look like we've dropped any frames. Relatively lag-free. Audio quality seems good, I suppose. First try? Yes, baby. Yes, baby. What am I doing? Can't tell if I was just being an idiot or something up with my controller there. I'm gonna blame the controller. You people can't prove otherwise. Is there something up here? No, there's nothing up. Why is it putting an invisible block there so you can get up here? And there's nothing actually over here. Box there. I don't know, I'm already doing fairly well. So, what am I doing? Alright, never mind, we're doing this anyway. Cool. Oh yeah, this thing. Yeah, I can do this thing. These two here, and then the multi-moon from the thing, yeah. And we should be good to go. Cool. Believe me when I tell you, I'm ready to be good to go. Cool. And by that I mean I want to go. I don't like this place. Honestly, I really love this tomato sauce thing. Like spicy tomato sauce, so you can drive the Potabo, or what is this thing? Just generic lava bubble, maybe? I don't know. So you can drive the lava bubble over regular platforms. Tricky jump. Yeah, ooh, yeah, alright. Just as planned. I was not stressed whatsoever. That was close. I'm not gonna act like that wasn't. And I'm free to go get this multi-moon. It's not up there. My general direction, I suppose. I don't really understand why you get a multi-moon for that. It's like it's not like you're even really doing all that much. It's just get to the meat tub for multi-moon. Not that I'm complaining, because that's the end of luncheon. As I said before, definitely on towards the lower end of my favorite kingdoms list, and reminding me why. If I ever did something besides any percent, it'd probably be, what's it called? World Peace. So that just seems like a really interesting category to me. Yeah. It's like, there isn't too much room for exploration in categories with this game. But that's definitely one where it's possible. Just World Peace. So if you don't know, it's basically what Old Captains is to Mario Super Sluggers 90%. It's the regular thing, but just a bit more. Or so instead of getting these random moons on the side like I've been doing, it's just go straight through and beat like the main storyline for every kingdom. It doesn't seem like it'd be too much longer than any percent. I don't know. Oof. I ran straight into that thing. I'm not sure how I didn't get hit by that. Yeah, as I said before, this dinosaur, this is where the game starts to, like, get decently difficult. It's like, not gonna lie, I definitely died more than once doing this for the first time. Well, it's not gonna lie, the first time I played against this thing terrified me. And I'm not saying it doesn't to this day. You like, I mean, this thing is scary, especially how, like, after you beat it, it's like, he's dead, but his eyes are open, so he's clearly not dead. That's just, I don't know, that freaked me out. Another thing is, like, this is pretty challenging, if not for the fact that it almost gives you too many hearts. It's like there's, I don't know an exact count, but there's gotta be at least 3 or 4 scattered around the arena. And that's it for Ruin. So now we're in the home stretch. No more fiending for moons, except for a couple extra in Bowser. Just chilling here. Moving along, getting what we need to. The Moon Cave Skiff. Meh. Where am I? Just like it appeared on the splits and deep in the horizon, and now it's starting to stress me out because I told you I practiced it. I practiced it for like half an hour or so, but that was like, you know, almost a week ago back when I was planning to do this run. So. Yeah, by the end of my practice session, I was getting it like a third of the time or so. Well, but am I gonna be rusty at it? I remember how to do it and everything, but just, is knowing how. Because knowing how to do it, of course, is only half the battle. Well, there's actually some sick movement right there. Not gonna lie, too. Now it's hot. Not sure why I went all the way that ramp. I know I don't have to. These bird enemies. I'm not gonna lie, these bird enemies are definitely one of my favorite capture. It's only a shame they happen this late and for this brief amount of time. It's just like, they just basically, like, I'm not a huge fan of like superheroes or anything, so I don't think this is me like nerding out or anything. But you basically become Spider-Man, and you can just climb everything. Yeah. So, like, you miss a jump as long as the wall nearby is suitable for it. You can just jump your way back for free. Yeah. This one's got moon shards, I know. No idea where all the moon shards are. I know there's one here. Just chilling on the fire. Wow! So he's just fine sitting on the fire until I come along. Alright. Oh yeah, it's a shiny thing. And then, I want to say it's just over here. Yeah, boom. Yeah, so maybe I remembered it better than I thought. I think I know which one I'm gonna do. So yeah, 2 extras. One can just be purchase. And on that same island, I feel like I could. Oh, wait. No. I thought I just did like super cool realization, but then I remembered I'm just like an idiot. So then there's this one, and there's one with the statues, like just outside of us. It's like you capture the statue and you just move it into place. Like that. Perfect. Is that supposed to happen? He's just like completely off the screen. Alright. I don't know if there is there any sort of strategy to doing one of these before the other. I want to think so. I just did whichever one I felt like doing. Ah, maybe I should have held that heart for life. Side. So I have to do the spin throw. So I gotta keep it like, you know, by my face and that, but hard. That's a heart. I don't know where that heart came from, but sure. That's one of them. Now there's a heart like in some box just outside the ring. Right over here. Alright. You know, I just realized that's a boss with hats. A hat boss. I'm so funny here. I'm gonna assume I'm the first person who came up with that. I missed it. Never been great at hitting these bombs. Normally these bombs are here. Ooh, got that one. Yeah, actually 2 for 2 on the what you call that, early cycle. Well, oh my god, at these. Still got it though before the you know, the big one. I'll take that. I'll take that. It's pretty good. Overall, this Bowser Kingdom was pretty crisp. If I was right in that it's 2 that you need beyond the forced ones, then this could actually be a pretty solid Bowser Kingdom split, at least by my standards. Probably not by, like, you know, good people's standards. And to be fair, I don't really have any standards for myself at all, let alone high ones. So it's not that difficult to break, though. And go. Put that down. Get the bird. Jump the water. Jump the water. Jump and poke. You need Pokey guy from here? Not sure if you need it. So the answer is sort of. Yes, you need them, but there's another one later. So you don't need it, Well. This little climbing section is definitely a super fun part. Of course, you find out later that this isn't the final boss. But if it was, it's really good build-up to it. Just climbing, you've come so far, this is it. The final climb. Start to this, because you gotta do the move. Everything. Thank you. Yeah, let's get this. And this thing. This thing. Really don't want to die on this thing. Yeah. Because to be honest, I really don't like this boss fight. Like, I know I complained earlier about how the boss fights were too easy, and that's true, but this one, no, this one's tough. Not overly tough, it's the end of the game, it should be tough, but it's tough in the fact that I don't really like it because it's tough. Like, it's a good challenge and everything, and not just some sort of gym or anything. It was just like, oh, it's bad, so I don't, or it's tough, so it's bad. But I'd rather not have to replay it, is what I'm saying. Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about this is how, when you do it again, in like the Mushroom Kingdom or whatever, right? Yeah. Oh, I think it's Mushroom Kingdom. No, it doesn't actually let you use the Pokey thing. It makes you use like Hammer Breath, which is alright, but like the Pokey thing is one of the best parts of the bosses. Like, that's definitely one of the best parts of an Odyssey boss. This is when they can use the captures for something besides, oh, you throw the hat at the enemy. Now, come on, get up. I'm not gonna get this in time. Is there a time on? Oh, there is. Oh, come on. Yes! Alright. We can do this. We can. Yeah, so as I was saying, one of the best parts of an Odyssey boss is when it's not, oh, you throw your cap at them and that's a hit, where you can actually use the capture element in the boss. It's like the final boss does this too, with the punchy hat thing. He's gaining on me surprisingly quick. Come on, Falcon. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Alright. Whew. Yeah, I was worried about that one. Looks like that's going clean. All I gotta worry about is the final boss. Yeah, that's gonna be something to worry about. Now, hopefully this is enough moons. Hopefully. If it isn't, I have no idea what else I'm gonna get. So, it better be enough. If it's too much, well then it's too much. Neither moons, besides the forced ones, took too long. Alright, it's enough. Is it perfectly enough, or is it too much? No, perfectly enough. Swallow. Odyssey is complete. Alright. Alright, so this is the super intense part. Going to the moon to save Peach and what's his name. Of course, we're only gonna do like a quarter of it. This is the finally the part where you can change into something that looks cool. Well,
You feel light on your feet?
well, yes, I do, Cappy. What a brilliant observation. It's almost like we're on the moon or something. You know, if the pressure doesn't get to me. I mean, there really shouldn't be too much pressure, considering, you know, it's not like this is a world record run. Oh. Not gonna make it? Not gonna make it. I did like a ramp or something. Why would it tease me with a ramp? Ah, that's the flowers. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. Alright. Well, at practice, here's where it comes into play. Alright, mess up the ground pound jump. Good start. Let's go. First try, dude. First try, super good. Definitely didn't almost beef it with by. I don't even know, what did I do? Almost like ground pounded, but luckily canceled it with the dive. Whew. Super stoked about that. Now we got ourselves a pretty good run. Now time for the main event. Ooh. Not gonna lie, that's a big confidence booster. I was really worried about that. And having the whole solid run, thinking about Bowser and dying before. Where is it? What? Where is he? And then we could jump back to where he was. Yeah, I was worried about dying on Bowser or anything, or not even making it to Bowser. Yeah, yeah, big confidence there. Really feeling good. It's actually be way better than my estimate. Unless I just totally choke it here, which is definitely quite possible. Well, quite possible, I almost mean likely. On this last hit, I always forget, this last hit, it's like 3, and then you get a couple more punches, and then one more fire swipe. And then it's finally available to be punched. It's more fire than I remember him throwing. I'd say the best part about this end boss, it's not only is it like sufficient amounts of difficult, it's also, it isn't like some of those bad Mario bosses where he does a bunch of attacks and then it's the thing you can punish him on. It doesn't beat around the bush, it lets you fight it. 1, 2, 3, punch a little more. 1. First try, perfect. Of course, that's not the end. I mean, that's just a normal boss fight. It would make sense to be the end, but it's not the end. This part's just like... This part was so cool to play through. You beat the boss, if you're me at least, you pop off thinking that you're done. And then you go save Peach, and then the universe starts collapsing, And you're just like, huh? And then you just don't know what to do, so you try throwing your cap at Bowser to see what happens, and this happens. So, such a good ending, Ooh boy. Come on, go. Thinking about dying on Bowser, I didn't even consider the possibility of dying on the Bowser Che. So, although in retrospect I should have, it's just as likely as I die here than on any of the bosses. Final push, camp. This music here at the end is just so good. Like, it's a shame it only plays for like a minute or so where you're in this final sequence. The lyrics, the sound, just everything. I'm being extra careful, so I do not want to die here. Not that it's going to choke away a great run or anything, because obviously this isn't a great run, no. Just because I don't want to have to replay the whole boss. Or, to be honest, I don't actually know. If you die here, do you have to go back through the whole boss, or just the escape sequence? Or... so good that it gives you a life mushroom, so you don't have to worry about like dying too much. Alright, here it is. Looking like 215 if I mash good enough. Mash Y, mash Y. Am I doing it right? You're supposed to mash everything. Apparently so. And just gotta wait for it to happen on the screen. No. $215.57. Wow.